This is CJ Baker, and welcome to Bracket Fights. So yeah, I decided to do one of these bracket videos. It's the first time I did one, but I thought it would be fun. So this one is rock bands. So I did not make the brackets, and I didn't fully look at it, so I'm not exactly sure all the bands that are going to show up. But we'll get right into it. So we're going to begin with the Beatles versus David Bowie. And yeah, no disrespect to David Bowie, the guy's a legend, but you kind of got to go with the Beatles. Okay, Guns N' Roses and the Ramones. This is the easy one for me too. Guns N' Roses, I don't necessarily hate. They do have some good songs. Appetite for Destruction is a good album. I love Sweet Child of Mine, Paradise City, where the grass is green, the girls are pretty. But yeah, this one's easy for me. Ramones, I love the Ramones, one of my all-time favorite band. Their first four albums, all classic five-star albums. So hey yo, let's go. It's the Ramones. Yeah, this one's also easy for me. Like I don't mind the Doors. Like I like a lot of the Doors, but I've talked about this in previous videos. So if you watch any of my videos, you probably noticed. But Nirvana was a definitive band of my youth, and basically, like Nevermind, like I discovered that when I was like 14, and it was a gateway drug for me. So there's very few bands. I mean, not even very few. They might be the most important band in terms of my overall musical development. Like there's bands that I enjoy listening to more now that I'm a little bit older, but Nirvana was the definitive band that helped define my youth. So yeah, Nirvana is an easy win there. The Who versus Creed. I'm actually not super into Creed. I mean, obviously Freddie Mercury, great vocalist, and they do have some really good banger songs. So overall, I'll go with The Who. I also love The Who's next album. That's like a five-star album for me. Songs like Don't Get Fooled Again and Battle O'Reilly, Teenage Wasteland. I mean, The Who does have some stuff I'm just not into. Like, I think Tony's overrated. Uh, but overall, I do really like The Who. Like I said, I don't hate Queen. I just never super got into them. But yeah, I definitely have to go with The Who. Led Zeppelin, AC/DC. I like both. Not super hardcore in either. Uh, I love Back in Black by AC/DC. That's an excellent album. Of course, there's that whole thing where they just keep making the same album over and over, which I guess is somewhat cliche. But there's some truth to that. Overall, Led Zeppelin probably has the stronger songs, the stronger albums. So yeah, we'll go with Led Zeppelin, Iggy Pop, Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, this is a tough one because I do really like both of them. I think Iggy Pop's definitely important in the development of punk, and I do love, and if you're including the Stooges. That's the other thing I should say is they say this is rock band, but they've thrown out a lot of solo artists. So technically, if you're doing bands, this should be the Stooges. And then Jimi Hendrix should be the Jimi Hendrix Experience. But yeah, I think I gotta go with Jimi Hendrix on this. Aerosmith Boston. I'm not really super hardcore into either. I mean, obviously, both have some classic songs, More Than a Feeling. And Aerosmith also has some stuff that I hate that I don't want to miss this thing song. Ah, I can't stand that song. But they do have some classic songs as well. Okay, I'm gonna go for Aerosmith. Fleetwood Mac, Deep Purple. Yeah, they both they got some songs I like, not hardcore into any of that. So gonna run. I guess we'll go Deep Purple. Okay, ooh, this is a tough one. 'Cause I already said I love the Ramones. Don't like this bracket. But yeah, you gotta go with the Beatles. Okay, Nirvana versus the Who. Gotta go Nirvana. Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix. Gotta go Jimi Hendrix. It's also, yeah, I gotta go Deep Purple. But that's a weak bracket there. This is a tough one. 'Cause I already said Nirvana is the most important band of my youth. But can I really say Nirvana is better than the Beatles? And I love the Beatles, and the White Album is like one of my all-time favorite albums. So overall, I probably enjoy listening to the Beatles more than Nirvana. It's like I said, Nirvana is just the gateway drug of my youth. So they get nostalgia points. But yeah, I think I gotta go with the Beatles. Sorry, Nirvana. This is just a tough draw because if it was a different draw, I could see this being my final two. Okay, we gotta go Beatles. Gotta go Hendrix. Yeah, we gotta go Beatles. So that's my first. Looks like that's the first bracket. Okay, we got the Rolling Stones and Bruce Springsteen. Once again, it says rock bands. But I guess if you say Bruce Springsteen, you see Pred, you say rock bands. Uh, Rolling Stones have a lot of songs I like, but never super hardcore got into them. I do love a lot of Bruce Springsteen. Nebraska's an all-time favorite album. Also, my first shameless plug, which I don't even know why I didn't do it before, because I could have done it with some of the other acts. On my website, ongoinghistoryofprotestsongs.com, I have a list of Bruce Springsteen protest songs. Also have a list of Beatles protest songs. Forgot that plug. And I have a list of Nirvana protest songs. Let's get all my plugs in, ongoing history of protest songs. So yeah, I'm gonna go Bruce Springsteen on this one. Okay, this is an easy one. I don't know if you see the shirt here, but we got the Clash. Yeah, Class easy. Class all-time favorite band. Love George Strait. London Calling all-time favorite album. Not even close. Rush, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Red Hot Chili Peppers has stuff I don't hate, but not super hardcore into that. I like Rush, but once again, not super hardcore into that. Um, but yeah, I think we gotta go Rush on this one. Pink Floyd, Leonard Skinner. Definitely gotta go Pink Floyd on that. I mean, I don't mind some Leonard Skinner stuff, but yeah, I definitely have to go Pink Floyd. Bob Dylan, Rory Gallagher. Yeah, it's not even close. But once again, bands, they say rock bands should actually be rock bands, but yeah, we gotta go Bob Dylan, all-time favorite Dylan fan. And once again, Bob Dylan on my website. I have a list of Bob Dylan protest songs. And I also made a video on that. And I made a video on Beatles protest songs as well. So you can watch those videos. Elton John and the Eagles. Not super hardcore. Probably prefer Elton John, so we'll go Elton John. But once again, bands, not really a band. I like the Police, but I think I gotta go Black Sabbath on it. And also on my website, another shameless plug, I have a list of Black Sabbath slash Ozzy Osbourne protest songs. Ozzy Osbourne, rest in peace. War Pigs, one of the best protest songs of all time. So yeah, we gotta go Black Sabbath, CCO Creed. Once again, Fortunate Son, we'll do another protest music plug, one of the all-time great protest songs. But yeah, I don't mind Cream. There are some songs that I like. I consider one of the first great power trios, and I guess one of the first kind of like super groups. Not really a big fan of Clapton though. But yeah, they have some good songs, but definitely has to go with CCR here. Bruce Springsteen, the class. I mean, like I said, I love Springsteen, but we gotta go with the Clash, the only band that matters. Pink Floyd, we gotta go Pink Floyd. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Yeah, easy Bob Dylan. Yeah, we gotta go Black Sabbath. I like Pink Floyd, but yeah, we gotta go to Clash, one of my all-time favorite bands. Love the Clash, only band that matters. This is a tough one because I do love Black Sabbath. They don't actually get banned, so if we want to get literal, but I love Bob Dylan. Highway 61 Revisit, that's one of my all-time favorite albums. So yeah, we gotta go Bob Dylan on this one. Oh, this one's tough because I do love Bob Dylan. Can I really pick the Clash over Bob Dylan? Yeah, this is tough, man. I gotta go Bob Dylan on this. Bob Dylan versus the Beatles. This is also tough. But yeah, I think we gotta go with the Beatles. Okay, so as you see, that's the final bracket here. The Beatles won. So that concludes the video. So what did you think of the brackets? Feel free to share your brackets in the comment. And if you want me to keep making bracket fight type videos, you can let me know in the comment as well. So if you want me to keep making videos in general, please like and subscribe. And you can also check out my website, one last shameless plug, ongoing history of protestsogs.com. And also, I just started a Medium under my name, CJ Baker. So I'm gonna actually gonna be sharing some articles on music that are basically gonna be more non-protest music because I figure they don't exactly fit on my website, but I had some articles that I written on a previous site. And I recently started Substack, which I'm kind of still in development, but I'm going to be including the archives of all my podcast episodes of ongoing history of protest music. So you can check out my Substack as well. So we would include those links in the description. So yeah, thanks for watching and please stay safe.